It's Rachel Wiggum, Triple Diamond, but they work global. Thought I'd make another one. You know, I got this long road trip, so I got another request, so I'm gonna make another video. So I got a request on a video in regards to how to discuss the distributor enrollment or becoming a distributor opposed to discussing the loyal customer. So of course, when you're explaining the loyal customer, you want to make sure that they understand that they do have full control over their account, over their when they order, when the order comes out, etc., etc. When I'm talking to a potential distributor, I want to make sure a few things. So one, I want to make sure that they watch the video. That is because there are so many things that I can surpass saying if they watch the video. So if they watch the video, they understand about the auto ship, they understand about the Ruby bonus, even though I know in the video we said it expired. We can let them know, because they're aware of it, that the Ruby bonus was extended through the end of this month. They're also going to understand about people can't drive. They're also going to understand about the steps to the set. So 4 loyals, 3 distributors, and then they can also ask you questions when you actually get on the phone. So you want to make sure that they understand. I always, when I'm discussing with a potential distributor, want them to fully understand the auto ship. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't want anybody to talk about they didn't know about the website. I want to make sure it's very clear. But again, I always explain, you put a box of wraps on your auto ship. I always suggest that everybody always puts a box of wraps on their auto ship, and that is because 4 wraps come in a box. We sell our wraps for $25 a piece. So you are getting your $100 back each month, and you can tweak your auto ship to be about $105, $106. Now I have made my auto ship less than $100, but I didn't have a box of wraps on there because the products are based on BV and not on dollar amounts. So just because the wraps are $59 doesn't mean they're 59 BV. They're only 54 bonus volume. So you definitely want to make sure that they're keeping that box of wraps on their auto ship so that they are running their business for free. So let's talk about that. I also like to talk about, you know, what is this business going to do for them? You want to give them hope. They need to understand the urgency of them going ahead and beginning and changing their life. So just depending on what they're saying and how you want to enlighten them. You want to make sure that their ignorance isn't overtaking their opportunity. Enlighten them. Let them know the things that they might have preconceived notions about. Again, you have to remember, we live in this society where you work until you die, and so you work until you die. You work until you retire, and then when you retire, you gotta still work because you're not making enough money to retire and live comfortably most of the time. So you just want to let them know and give them hope and have them understand what exactly it is that they'll benefit from at least trying it out. You also want to make sure that they know that they can turn everything off at any time. And when I tell them that, I always tell them, but you're supposed to give us a year so we can help you change your life. We say give us a year and it'll change your life. So you need to wait it out a year and put your all into it, because you're going to give that job 50 years and nothing's going to be different. But if you give this all a year of your life, pushing full force, I promise it'll change your life. But let them know, at any time, you can cut your auto ship off. You can cut off your website. I never suggest that anybody cancels, period, because they do have that year. They paid for a year when they signed up. So in that year, when they turn everything off, if they decide they want to come back, they can. So for your benefit, you want to make sure that they keep that on, because at the end of the day, they are a box. So as long as they're within that year and they don't actually call and cancel, which makes no sense, they might as well let everything expire, because 6 months from now, if they decide they want to come back, they're still a distributor because they pay for that year membership, and they can start back up. And there are people who do that. They start everything back up after they decide that, you know, that my way is not working, so let's try something different. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything else that I really want to talk about. You know, I kind of just go with the flow. I'm on the conversation. You never know. You never know which way it's going to go, and that's why you want to definitely use your upline for 3 ways so that you can hear how they rebuttal, how they empathize, and things like that. And it's the learning process, so you learn it. But those are things that I really want to make sure that they understand. Oh, and another thing, and I read this in Eric Worre, which is something that I really always make sure that I do. make sure that they realize they're not alone in this. We are not, especially not the money team. We are never going to let you walk this journey by themselves. So they're not going to be alone. They have an upline. They have not only you who's going to help them sign up, but more than likely they have somebody above them. And if not, everybody has me. I'm always here for everybody. So they're not alone. They have people who've been through this, who are going to stand by their side and know their why and remind them of their why, and it's why it's so important for them to succeed. And as a result, you know, they'll have that support even when they don't have friends and family supporting them, and they are talking about the fact that they don't think that's gonna work, it's a scheme. At the end of the day, they have something to be hopeful about. They have somebody that's there that's going to root them on regardless of what everybody else is saying. So that's an actual big component, that they feel like they're not going to be alone in this, and that they're going to have support through the journey. So that's definitely something. You got anything else? Say hi to Mr. Wig. You don't have anything else? Okay, I think that's it. If you guys want any more, I can make another video, but peace out.